Welcome to the media day here for Top Tiers, the Statement 2 show, which is taking place on December the 7th, live on DAZN from the Brentwood Centre in Essex. I am now joined by HARLI Whitwell, who is back on Top Tier. It's great to have you back. You missed the last one due to injury. How is the recovery going from that?
Yeah, it's positive. You know what it's like with injuries. Boxers just want to box and get back out there, so it's been frustrating. But we train hard, so not every fighter goes into fights 100% all the time. So we've just got to accept that. But yeah, it's looking positive. Training's going well, and by fight night we'll be 100%.
In a way, quite good that you're having to deal with this early on in your career, because they are the sort of setbacks that you'll have to deal with throughout, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And fighters are going to have to, overcome lots of injuries in their time of fighting. So it's just how you recover from that, and how you progress. And rather than just sitting back and not training, I was still doing something. I was still in the gym. I was still working, even if I'm not running or sparring or anything like that. We're still trying to do something to carry on and pick where we left off. So, yeah.
Yeah, because it must have been a frustrating time, because you've been busy since you turned over, and this has been probably the longest time you've had to have out of the ring, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 years, I think, obviously since I started pro, because I've only been a pro in the last 2 years, but I had a shoulder injury as well, so I had to pull out of another fight at York Hall. But yeah, this was probably the longest time I've had out, and it has been quite frustrating, because I was going to go in for a title fight, the Commonwealth Silver, on my last fight, so obviously missed out on that opportunity. So this fight now was really, seeing how my knee holds out, getting any ring rust off, just getting back out there and getting the rounds in, and hopefully we'll move into the titles going next year.
Yeah, because you're 5-0 now, so this will be your 6th outing as a pro. Is the plan just to get the win and almost be back in the swing of it, or are you looking to sort of showcase things and practice things that you've been working on?
Well, yeah, obviously I want to look better at every fight. So, yeah, I want to showcase what I've been working on, show different sides to my boxing. My last fight, I was putting the pressure on for, I think, the whole 8 rounds. Yeah, so I do just want to show a different side to me. But, yeah, I just want to get out there, look good, and then move on to the next fight, and hopefully bring in the titles next year, because now it will be my 6th fight. That's really where we're heading. I don't want to just keep fighting. I want to get the titles and fight for some belts.
How much do you know about your opponent for December the 7th?
I know she's had plenty of fights, doesn't get stopped. So, yeah, if I come away with a stoppage, not that I'll be looking for it. But, yeah, I just want to look good, and, yeah, just get back out there.
Yeah, you say she doesn't get stopped. Does that give you a little bit more sort of incentive, or do you feel like you've got a little bit more motivation to try and get it to do it better than the others have done it?
Well, yeah, you just want to look good and hopefully do a better job than other people have. So yeah, it does give a bit of incentive, and yeah, if you do get the stoppage, always that looks good anyway. So yeah, we'll see.
So it doesn't sound like after this fight you're going to have much time off, because you're looking towards those title fights. Is it just to get out as quickly as possible again after the new year?
I think depending on obviously what my manager says, and Johnny, obviously working with Johnny, appreciate him. But yeah, I hopefully get back out after Christmas, keep the momentum going, because obviously I've lost like 6 months, half of this year already. Can't keep having out half a year for every injury I have. Like, it doesn't really work like that. So yeah, just keep the momentum going, and yeah, pick up a few fights next year and see how it goes on. But yeah, probably won't be having much time off. I'll probably have Christmas off and then back at it. So that's how I like it anyway.
And what does it mean to be back on a top tier show?
I love them, honestly. Everyone that comes with me as well, all the friends and family and stuff, they love these shows, and they can bring their drinks and watch at the same time, whereas York Hall, you can't do that. But yeah, it's just everything about it. It's like one of the biggest small hall shows you can get. So yeah, I'm so grateful to be on them, and yeah, it's going to be a good night.
It certainly is. Don't miss it. Taking place on December the 7th, live on DAZN from the Brentwood Centre in Essex.